Don't ask me about...
Oh, good. I didn't want to walk.
This walking is supposed to be good for me. I can't possibly see how.
Word travels fast in Old Isra, outsider. I heard you work with the Dark Lady. Last time she came through, I had to clean up 3 bodies. If she sent you to ask for my help again, the answer is, politely, no. I do not want her to be angry with me. Just information? No risk to scale or tail? Very well. I don't know about a spy, but a servant leaves the quarters late every Sundas and Midas night, then returns early the next morning. No idea who, but there's always a strange smell the next day. What? No. It's locked for a reason. We servants don't have that much. I won't let a stranger in to go through our meager belongings. Nope, this key stays right here with me. Oh, I didn't expect you to be reasonable. That's refreshing. I can't give you the key to our quarters. My master's beat me enough as it is. But I happen to know that Garntz leaves his key on a table in the courtyard when he's working. Now, go away. I have nothing to say to you, friend of the Dark Lady.
Did you see that woman outside? If looks could kill, she wouldn't need those knives.
Shh. She
Was that
asked
you?
about her assistant. Just keep your head down.
Was that you, rummaging around upstairs? If you're a new servant, then I hope you learn to respect other people's belongings. Also, and I'll try to say this gently, your smell is quite pungent. Well, last week, the head steward assigned me to Master Sulis's quarters. He's friendly in public, but exceedingly mean behind closed doors. I heard him talking with Master's foes in Filsey about a secret project, but I didn't get any details. I have, and I wish they'd do it quietly. I won't tell the head steward, but they could repay my discretion by not disturbing my sleep. And no, I don't know who it is. Staying ignorant means I don't need to lie when someone asks. Yes, and it's right in front of me. Have you been wrestling in the swine pond? Probably with the servant that sneaks out late at night, I imagine. Please take that smell and leave. We've been trying to air out this place for weeks. Well, last week, the head steward assigned me to Master
Sorry, no time for the likes of you. The Masters and Mouse are very strict that we talk to no one. You don't even want to know what they did to me when they heard I accidentally told an elf from House Dres where the well was.
Hey, hero. Find anything pertinent to my writ? Notice how the servants around here love me. They know I'm here for bigger scribs than them. Well, come to think of it, I have had a writ or two for servants over the years. 3, actually. Anyway, find anything useful in there? You brought me a jar. Ugh, it reeks like Asha's undergarments. Why in the world would a servant need a jar of Kaguti musk? I can't think of a single useful purpose other than to stink up the place. Did Akigo have any useful information? Well, I'd say you'd found the source of the spell. But why go out on specific nights just to return with a jar of stink? Could it be some sort of weird romantic rendezvous? That's no courting ritual that I'm familiar with. Anything else? Now that's interesting. Certainly worthy of the efforts of a spy, depending on the nature of the project. Let's you and I keep this to ourselves for now. See what else we can learn about this secret project.
I'm gonna show up.
Over here, hero. Got anything interesting for me? Felsi's report didn't do this place justice. This isn't a camp. It's a House Dres foothold in House Telvanni territory. Any chance you found anything that will help us find the spy in there? Well, that narrows down the list of suspects, and it also tells us how they exchange information with their contact. They're using the Kuguti nests to the north as a pickup spot. Did you find anything else? Add all this to that jar of Kuguti musk you found in the servants' quarters, and I think we're getting close to catching our spy. Using false names to identify the masters. Clever, and demonstrates a sense of humor. Not quite yet. This could just be another diversion. Let's not jump to too many conclusions just yet. So it appears that an aide or servant leaves messages for House Dres at the Kuguti nests to the north, using the musk to keep from being attacked. First, go to Tel Hulan and update Master Sulis. Then we'll check on those nests. The clues indicate that Tredessim is an aide to one of the masters, who also sleeps in the servant quarters. They use Kuguti musk to approach the northern nests to exchange messages with House Dres. Update Master Sulis, then join me at the nests. Not a bad time to review the Dres call the spy Tredessim. They're a servant. We deduce that Tredessim leaves their quarters late at night to drop information off at the... hard to say with confidence. Tredessim sent a letter requesting a transfer of gold into Only speculation. It probably has something... The Dres call the spy. We deduce that Tredessim leaves their quarters late at night. Good, because we still have a lot to do. Head back...
You're assisting the Morag Tong agent, correct? As busy as I am, I can always spare a moment for the hired help. Oh, that is good to hear. Even though the Assembly enacted the writ, I know that Naryu is under no obligation to keep us informed. I appreciate it. I know better than to ask for specific details. The Morag Tong prefers to work unhindered. Anything else? The Masters send representatives to the Assembly, our mouths. They have the authority to speak in our names. Some sessions require a Master or two to attend, as well as any aides and servants. Scribes take notes so every Master can stay informed. You did you? Interesting. Yes, I'm working on something with Masters Fowes and Thilsey. We've been meeting frequently until fairly recently. Then Fowes stopped attending. He's worried about the spy. His aide delivers him notes after each meeting. A very informative update. Thank you. Now you should get back to it. We'll all feel safer and more secure once this spy has been dealt with. Permanently. Only in the sense that it involves both you and I. No, A perfectly common day in Old Isra usually includes a spy and assassination attempts. Don't unnecessarily draw connections just because of the timing. If you do find a connection, let me know. To a Telvanni master such as myself, everyone is a spy and a threat. It's something of our way of life. Hence the need for you and the Morag Tong assassin. A fresh set of eyes and a dagger to get the job done. I suggest you get back to it. Not especially. I suggest we change topics.
Hireling, I hope you have a strong sense of discretion. Talking to Master Sulis like that may not be wise. I have concerns about him. Have you and the assassin made progress? I totally understand. What some call paranoia, I call prudent caution. This spy could cause irreparable damage to the Assembly, if not to House Telvanni itself. Tell me, what did you and Master Sulis talk about just now? Did he now? How easily he let slip confidential information to a stranger. I know others find me grating, but I've spent my life making House Telvanni stronger. This spy threatens our stability. I need you to find them. Eliminate this threat. I don't like this feeling of the wolves at the door. Your confidence encourages me. Thank you for talking with me. Now I must go. I swear my aide Gito is avoiding me. Just between us, he's let his grooming lapse. His odor is quite unpleasant. I'm suspicious of everyone, especially my peers and rivals. You have to be, in my position. Sulis, though, he's changed. I don't like it. He has a new urgency about him. Always wants to talk about some new idea or another. For example, Sulis mentioned our secret project, yes? He insists that we meet in person. And with a spy and possible assassin roaming this tower? Ridiculous! What? No, of course not. What part of the word secret are you unfamiliar with? No, I cannot discuss our project. Sulis should never have mentioned it to begin with. This spy part of Master Shelreni's treachery? I hadn't even considered that. I was trying very hard to put that entire incident out of my mind. I almost died, you know. No, this is just typical old Isra cloaks and daggers. It has to be. Oh, Alam Gito. Yes, he's been my loyal assistant for a number of years. Maybe I've been working him too hard. Seems like he has no time to keep up his appearance. And the smell! Perhaps I should get him a room outside the servants' quarters.
Now it will never stray forth.
Here's the other one. You breathe before I let you find our spy.
Don't give in.
Damn it, Volsey. I told you to be careful. I hate losing a good associate.
Steal anything good? Looks like it's your lucky day.
Interesting. Let's talk where there's some fresh air. I smell like a Kagudi, this place smells like a Kagudi, and you definitely smell like a Kagudi. Let me see that letter you found. Master Fov's aide. Interesting. Once House Drez heard about the writ, they must have panicked. Not so fast, hero. Have we found everything here at the Kagudi nests? There might be more clues scattered around this Drez message relay. Ugh, what's that on the letter? Are you sure that's just mud? Why don't you just read it to me from over there? Ah, probably that secret project the servant mentioned. Fos is part of the project, so as his trusted aide, Guiteau gains access to the details. May have even taken the notes himself. What else? Bristleback, Sparrow, that letter, and the Drez camp explained these code names. This means Master Fov's worked with Guiteau this whole time. They even tried to frame Master Sulis as the spy. Can't say I'm overly surprised. My next step is quite clear. I kill Guiteau. The writ covers Tridecim and just Tridecim. Anything you want to do beyond that is up to you, hero. Let's return to Tel Hulan. Hopefully Guiteau is there so I can wrap this up. Meet me in Tel Hulan. We can finish this there.
Don't slow down now.
and this writ only covers Tredessim. We know that's Guiteau, so he's my only target. A Telvanni master may be guilty of scheming, but that's nothing new. She did she? I suppose you did go out of your way to help a woman with a writ. Here you go, payment is promised. Never let it be said that Noryuvirian doesn't pay for services rendered. Thanks again, hero. Now, for my final bit of business. She did she? Master Foves, it seems your aide has been speaking out of turn.
No! Mercy, please!
If you're certain, assassin, then do as you will.
No! You'll have to catch me first!
Help is so difficult to come by. Pity you had to kill one of the good ones. It takes so long to find someone you can trust, raise them up, teach them how best to serve you. So much time invested. Then they go and do this. Thank you, I guess. Now, please, leave me be.
I see the Morag Tong was able to close out the writ. We thank you for your work. I doubt Guiteau had the courage or intelligence to do this on his own. I wonder which of my rivals was helping him. I see the
With that, the writ is complete. I'm still curious why Guiteau decided to betray his master, but I suppose that doesn't really matter at this point. In a place like this, you don't always need a reason for betrayal. Sharpening my blades. You never know how soon I'll need to draw them again. Then a trip to Necrom, I think. I should pay my respects at the necropolis while I'm in the area. I put a lot of ancestors in those catacombs.
Oh, gods! A murder! Right outside the assembly! This doesn't bode well. Maybe it's time I find an exit. My family needs the gold, but it's not worth my life.
Someone took my journal. Not my research notes, my personal...
something.
Two-thirds of work is just looking busy. It's not easy, but yeah.
The Telvanni tell people that we should feel grateful to work for them. 2 meals and a straw bed just aren't enough.
Might be something good in there. Might be nothing. Never know unless you check.
You're just in time to embark on a wondrous trip through the Telvanni Peninsula and see what Necrom has to offer you. Don't let the idea of a city of the dead put you off, and Bittersweet here would love for you to join her. Oh, of course. Yes, Bittersweet here has taken the path between Old Isra and Necrom for more years than I can remember. Nothing stops her from reaching her destination.
Can anyone help? We don't like to discriminate against the more bookish members of our guild. In fact, we tend to encourage them. But we need an adventurer, not a librarian. The guild has need of you. It will be dangerous, but we can compensate you. You know how powerful mages can be. We command the elements, or make things from nothing. We can summon entities from across Oblivion. Even shape reality, if you want to be grandiose about it. This will be exceedingly dangerous. Talk to Scholar Arlance when you arrive at the tower. He's watching over Warlock Vanton with the rest of the mages. I only left to find help when we figured out what Verminus Daedra planned. The portal is right there. Quickly now. The Daedra attacking Vanton exists only in Nightmare. But Vanton's power might be enough to bring it fully into this plane. Warlock Vanton was studying the Dreamstone. If there is anywhere a nightmare creature can hide, it's in that relic. We're worried about what would happen if the Daedra's plan succeeds, and it enters this plane. If the thing plaguing Vanton infects anyone else, it's better if we send someone else to help Vanton. Someone whose mind isn't at risk. Destroy it, without knowing the magic it possesses, without fully comprehending the power it holds. No, I agree the relic is dangerous. But that's why only the most accomplished Mage Guild members should deal with it. We're worried about what would happen if the Daedra's plan succeeds, and it enters this plane. If the thing plaguing Vanton infects anyone else, it's better if we send someone else to help Vanton. Someone whose mind isn't at risk. He has to study it. None of us thought he'd be foolish enough to do so without setting protective wards first. I don't know Vanton very well, but Wizard Twelvain speaks highly of him. I hope this doesn't destroy his mind entirely.
Don't attract attention. Don't attract attention. Just be subtle.
train around here.
They look rickety, but the walkways are stable.
Finally, the fever breaks and the corruption dissipates. According to Scroot, we have you to thank. So thank you, Traveler.
Does the position of a tome within a stack signify anything?
I remember when this building was constructed, before they came up with the name Cypher's Midden.